Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Made by Deola. I hope you're all doing good. So today we're going to be making this fabulous maxi dress. It's very comfortable. It's just perfect for the weather. If you're going on vacation, if it's just for a barbecue, stick around. Let's make this fabulous dress only using a few measurements, so stay tuned. I like to be educated. Okay, so to start off, I've folded my fabric into two and the width of the fabric is 15 inches. So now to get the width of your fabric, you need to measure the widest part of your body. That's probably going to be your hips or your bust. Measure that, divide the round measurement by 4 and then add up to 5 to 6 inches for that free allowance. So mine is 15 because my round measurement is 9 and then plus additional 6 inches, so I got 15. So that's what I'm going to be using for mine. So the back pattern and the front pattern are going to be identical, so basically you just need to have two of these for your pattern and you'll be good. So now to kick us off, at the edge of the fabric like so, I'm going to be marking 2 inches and then I'll measure 5 inches downwards like so, and also just connect the two lines together. So after connecting the two lines together, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off that little section there. So that's going to be the underarm of the maxi dress. But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance. So now that I've finished cutting that off, I'm just going to open up the fabric like so. So this is essentially one part of the pattern. So this is the front one. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to hem the sleeve area where I've just cut off that little section there. I'm just going to fold it in twice to hem it in place, and then once I finish hemming it, I'm just going to fold the top of the fabric just to create a channel where the shoulder strings will go in. Once I create that channel and I've hemmed the size of the sleeves, then that's pretty much done for the front piece. And then you want to do exactly what you've done for this piece on the second piece, which is going to be forming the back of the dress, and just repeat the same thing. Once you've got your two pieces ready like so, you want to just add them together and pin together from under the arm area all the way down, so and then sew the sides together. Okay, so at this point the sides of the dress are now sewn together. So I've also sewn the neck channel where the strings are going to go in as well. So that's done. Now what I'm going to do is the ruffle, which is going to be attached to the bottom of the dress. So for me, I'm going to be using a 120 inches in length in total. So that's around 4 times the amount of my dress width measurement. So you can either use 3 times the amount or 4 times the amount, depending on how full you want your ruffle to be, but I'm using 4 times the amount. Width of the ruffle that I'm using is 10 inches wide, and adding that to the length of my dress, which is 40 inch, is going to take that to a maxi length for me. Then I'm going to hem one side of the ruffle, and I'm going to sew a gathering stitch on one side of the ruffle to pull everything together to the size of the dress that I need, and then attach that to the main dress. So I have 2 long ruffle pieces here, each of them measuring 60 inches long. So I'm just pinning the 2 of them together so I can sew them together to form one long piece. So here I have finished gathering the ruffle to size that I need. So what I'm going to do next is now pin these sides, the 2 ends together, pin the 2 ends together, sew that in place, and then once I have sewn that in place, I'm going to end up with one big loop, which is now going to be ready to attach to the main dress. The way, sun is out, but the sky is gray. So now that the ruffle is ready, it's time to pin it to the main dress. So the main dress, you want to turn that to the right side, and then the ruffle also needs to be on the right side. So make sure you've placed everything on the table like so, and you want to make sure that when you're pinning right side to right side. So just lay everything out, and then ensure that you lay the ruffle pieces on top like so. And when you're pinning, you want to pin one layer at a time. So make sure that when you're pinning the ruffle together, you're also not picking the back of the fabric, for example. So, and then you want to ensure that you pin all the way around. So once you're satisfied with how everything's been arranged, then you can sew everything together.
I knew.
Okay, so the dress is taking shape already, so the ruffle is now in place. It's looking good. So what's next is to do the shoulder ties, and then once that is in place, it's pretty much ready. You can do a waist tie if you want, but at this point I just need to do the shoulder ties, feed that into the channels at the top, and that's pretty much it. So here I'm just using a safety pin to feed in the string through the channels at the top of the dress, so which is going to pull everything together. So once you've done that, you're pretty much ready to try your dress on, so go ahead and do that. And I'm sure you found this tutorial to be very simple. Like, we've just made a maxi dress using a few measurements, and if you found this tutorial to be very useful, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and also please share this content with your friends and family. The more people that sees and likes this tutorial, the more YouTube will spread it and push it to other people to see as well. So please, every support is very important at this point. Like, share, comment, and I hope to see you all on my next tutorial. Thank you for staying tuned.